You know, they say to be successful, the first thing you need to do is fall in love with your work. I can tell you back in high school, I didn't think that would mean me getting up at 4:30 every morning. But here I am, 24, I've got 2 young kids, married, and I'm living that dream. My name's Clay, and I'm proud to be a dairy farmer. I was actually born in New Zealand, but the earliest part of my childhood was spent in Canada. My family came back to Nelson when I was 8, and I spent the rest of my childhood growing up on a kiwi fruit orchard. I attended Waimea College, where I met my high school sweetheart and now wife Joy. I went on to study landscape architecture at Lincoln. It took me a year and a half before I realized that working in an office behind a desk all day and night wasn't for me. But I missed working outside and being sort of the practical person that I am. Joy and I took on a job working on a large-scale dairy support unit in Alex for the winter of 2013. Then with the news of our first baby on the way, things were very quickly changing for us. We came back home to Nelson, where I initially got a job as a fencing contractor, but I wanted more for my growing family. I wanted a career that I could enjoy, where I could see opportunities for progression, and create a healthy and fun lifestyle for my family. I could see this way forward in the dairy industry. I got my first dairy job 2 weeks after Isla was born. This was on a smaller farm, which meant I quickly learnt lots of practical skills. After 2 years, I moved on to help me reach more of my goals, which led me to my current position working for Brent and Michelle Riley as a 2IC. I moved to expose myself to a different system of farming, with larger herd, new rotary cowshed, fodder beet, chicory, and steep hill country to manage. I also moved to align myself in a business where a management position could be available. A big part of who I am is being self-driven, making lists, setting goals, and sticking to my values. I'm going to own a farm one day. I've got a plan to get there based on timely goals revolved around my family. It's going to take education, determination, and a whole lot of hard work. But damned if I don't get there. I have some pretty incredible role models who inspire me to go for my dream. From other farmers, tutors, my parents, but especially my wife, who backs me every day. There isn't a day that goes by that I can't thank her for everything that she does for me and my family. For me, it all comes back to being a role model for our kids, passing down something that I can be proud of, and that they can too. I hope my kids can grow up to appreciate and understand hard work like I did. And I love that farming is a career that can work for young families like my own. I believe in farming for the future and being a caretaker of the land for future generations. You know, back when I started out, someone once told me that there's no way that I could be a manager in 5 years. But yet here I am, 3 years in, with a management position lined up for next season. The dairy industry can take you anywhere. And I don't want to be someone who misses out on those opportunities because it was dressed in overalls and looked like hard work.
Peace, everyone.